Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Rajan and in this video we will see that how we can create a Django project. So it is actually continuation of the previous videos in which we have talked like how we can create the Conda virtual environment, and then further we are going to create a Django project. So Django is a very powerful and elegant framework, I can say, available in the Python's arsenal, and it is really good. So we can create a Conda virtual environment. So as we can see, these are the list as it was in the previous session. Now I am going to create a virtual environment. Okay, uh, create, and then I want Python 3.11 for this. In the very same way, we can specify 3.11. We need not to put double equal sign. We simply need Python equals and whatever version of Python we want. It will take few seconds, and as it is in the cache, because I have previously downloaded this specific version, so it doesn't take too much time to download and do any other procedure. Now we can directly activate it. So as I told you, in this project we are going to create a basic Django project, and then in future we will see the different facilities that is provided by the Django, like to creating the RESTful API, to running a gRPC server using Django, and so on. So for the very first, we will set up a project and try to make the video shorter. So to run the Django, we need to install a tool called django-admin. So as I try to run it, so it is not available either in the virtual environment or in my system. So as it is a bash command, so system is suggesting that I can install it through apt, which is not a recommended way because it will install the tool system wide, whereas I want to install it in my virtual environment. So to do that, I need to run pip install Django. The most recent version of Django is Django 5. So as you can see, it is being managed through the cache, and obviously it is not too big, so it will barely take some minute to download. It is around 10 MB total, like Django and its subordinate packages. Now the Django is installed. You can verify it by running Django hyphen hyphen version to get the version name, and obviously we are not getting the error now. If we run Django only, then we will get the help of it or help page of it. So there is a huge set of list that can be run with the Django command, but we are interested in to start a Django project. Okay, so we can run the command django-admin start project and whatever the project name we want. So let us consider I want to create my project as my blog, and we will continue this blog thing in the upcoming videos. So I'm just going to hit enter. It doesn't take any time, and the folder is created on my desktop. If you can see here, there is a folder called my blog. I will clear my screen and ls. Once again my blog is there. I will change the directory to my blog, and now if I run the command ls, then I can see there is a file called manage.py and one directory with a very similar name called my blog. So this one is like the directory which wraps your whole project, and here the some bootstrap file that will fire up the your platform as a project, whereas manage.py contains the some script and a file that is specified in the my block file. So let us open it and have a review. So here we are importing two packages, os and system. These are like Python built-in packages. Then we are trying to read the environment. In this environment, actually read, or you can say that set the environment like Django setting module, and it is try to find out like where this module is. So it is pointing at my blog and then settings, and then further it is try to read the Django and execute the command, like import the thing, and if it is failing then showing the error, otherwise execute the command line argument with the system argument and so on. So, and yeah, it is calling the main function, which is on the top. So the interesting thing that we found here is this specific thing, and obviously all other is from the Zengo's internal or core management related thing. So we will see in this file that what is, and we can actually rename the folder, this folder name. Obviously we need to make the changes accordingly in the manage.py and the specified file. So now let us open that settings.py file. As we open, it is importing only one file, that is also pathlib, and path. So it is also Python's built-in library. It is nothing to do with the any external package or something. That then it is setting the base directory, so where your current project is reside, it is try to find out that folder, then setting up some variable like secret keys there, debugging, allow host, installed app. So these sections are some important about which we will see in the future. Then middlewares, then different root URL configurations and so on, and obviously the templates and other. Then we can set the databases configuration, like database configuration. So the default is SQLite 3, but we can make the changes and we can set to the MySQL, PostgreSQL and so on. By default I think SQLite, MySQL, PostgreSQL and Oracle database is supported by the Django, but third party extensions are available by which we can leverage any database uh, with the Django. Then there is a different validator that is being passed. These are default, but we can set our own. Here is the language code. So in our case, as we are in India, we can make the changes, and then a time zone is Asia Kolkata. Then your internationalization of your front end and internal thing or error message and so on, that is also possible here. Then whether you want to use time zone or not, you can specify that, and then static file related thing and so on. And default autofill, so it is related to your primary key when we will create the model. So if we are not passing the id, then in that scenario it will create the default id with this data type like Django database models big autofill. So this is all about the setting.py, and we have already seen about the manage.py. We have made the changes, so we will save this file. And obviously there is other files in the blocks.py. Sorry, I just have to run ls here. So urls is there, then wsgi is there, asgi is there, and init file is there. This file is like most interesting. If you go in this file urls, you will not find anything. It is simply setting the admin url path. We will see about the admin and other in the coming video. So it is not created by us, it is pre-created, and uh, this tool have the, or the Zengo already have the admin management tool, without writing any line of the code. So we will see all these one by one. Then wsgi have it have the binding related thing with the web servers. Actually when you are putting it with the servers like Zengo, Apache or Nginx and so on, all those things will be seen in the future, but for now I think it is important to run our very first project that we have created. So to run the project you need to do manage.py. And simply I will always recommend, instead of following any tutorial or reading any documentation, even after reading any documentation, just go through the help page of your tool. So here python manage.py and then pass help. There is a lot of command. Obviously we will see about all these in the coming future, but I am interested in a run server. I think the name is quite clear what run server means. So as long as you will start the server, it will open or launch your application at port number 8000. Here it is suggesting that which file is being used as settings. Along with that, it is saying some message like there is 18 migrations that are unapplied. So obviously we can migrate it by following this command, python manage.py migrate. Additionally, we can create our own model, and then at the whole we can set up. So as I has opened the page, we can see that this is the very first page or home page of Django default installation. Like we can see after default installation, we have set debug flag as true or debug variable or constant as true. Because of that we are able to see this page, and where that is in the setting.py file, settings.py file, which I have already told you. So as per my understanding, this is all for this specific video, but we will see more about the Django and Conda simultaneously in the coming future and in the coming video. If it is helpful for you and you find it interesting, then please do like the channel, do like the video, subscribe the channel, and share it with your friend. Thank you for watching it. Happy coding. Have a nice day.